Alright, guys. Hey, can you hear me?
Back on, baby. Yes, sir.
Yeah, sorry about that, dude. My phone died, man. Oh man. Okay. The only thing that sucks now is I don't have that list no more. Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you good. I got the list.
Okay. Yeah, because this is I just used my other phone. Um yeah, my phone died and dude, I'm still learning this stuff.
Yeah, you're doing good, man.
um what were we talking about?
We were just talking about our top 10.
Okay, so I'm gonna recap yours. Is yours pretty set in stone?
Um, yeah, mine's pretty set in stone.
Okay, so at 10 you got Little Wayne. Or no, wait, you're still missing 8 and 9. Because at 7
Yeah,
you got Kendrick. Nas is 6. Snoop Dogg 5. 4 is Biggie. 3 Eminem. 2 Ice Cube. 1 is Tupac.
right. At 8, I'm gonna have to do 50 Cent.
Okay, all right, yeah. Dude, you can't deny everything he's done, bro. Talk about a guy that came out swinging, bro. Like he had 3 number one hits on his first album. I think it was Wangsta in the club, and then was it Many Men or something like that?
Yeah, and even the way rappers talk about him now, they were like, at that time, it was game over.
Yeah.
There's 50K through and wrapped that everything up.
So you know what's crazy about that time area is I don't know if you remember like that time area that well, but that was at the time area people were like, "Oh, hip hop is dead, hip hop's dead," and I feel like 50 Cent and G Unit and Eminem kind of like almost like kept it alive and kept it going until
Yeah,
like
bro.
some of these newer artists started coming out.
Yeah, I totally agree. Busta Rhymes, another one.
Oh yeah, dude, yeah. Busta Rhymes is dope, dude. um, so you got Pac at 1, Ice Cube 2, 3 Eminem, 4 Biggie, 5 Snoop, Nas 9, 7 Kendrick, 8 is 50 Cent, and then you don't have anybody at 9, and then you have Lil Wayne.
So for 10, I'm a little conflicted, and I'm just gonna go ahead and give it to Kanye.
Okay, no, that's
I think that's where he belongs. And then 10, I'm in between Lil Wayne and DMX.
mm,
DMX, obviously, he had a rough career, but he's another one who, with his time, when he was here, he did a lot in the industry and in the respect way. A lot of people respect DMX
yeah,
because that was a real dude. So he did good with his time, as best as he could, even though he
yeah.
got trouble and shit like that. So um, that's why I don't know if he's little him and he got to battle out with Lil Wayne for 10.
Okay, yeah, I could see it. I could see it. Um, so this is who I have. Um, I tried to keep. I was trying my hardest to keep Drake in there out of like respect and like record sales. I feel like the leadership ain't there. I feel like he and I'm gonna go from 10 to 1. Um,
I
I feel
like your
like
style, though.
huh?
I said I like your style though.
um, I feel like Drake doesn't do enough rapping for me to keep him in the top 10 rappers. You know what I mean?
Right.
I still have to do some more digging on him. Um, I did find so there. I came across two verses I really like. One of them is a feature. It's with him, Nicki Minaj, and Lil Wayne. It's on that Only song. Um, and then I came across his self care album. He had one little freestyle, or he had one little verse where he just kind of went in. But we're like, to me, it's not like good enough to be like, oh yeah, that one verse is gonna put you over. You know what I mean?
I see
Um,
that. That's a good
you know what
point.
I mean? So but I think it's just preference for me. I like when you think of rappers, I think of hard dudes, and to me, he's not hard enough, and neither are his lyrics or his style. So, and his leadership's not really there. So I'm gonna put DMX at number 10 because I love DMX. I think he's one of the hardest rappers ever. His catalog is there. His influence was there. You know, like Jadakiss and all them under everybody that was a part of Rough Riders, Eve. And then
I
you're
like
probably not
it.
gonna like my list is gonna look a little bit different from yours,
It's all good.
but I have
That's
I
cool.
have solid reasons. So um
I'm excited to hear them.
I'm gonna put Nikki at number 9. And I'm only doing that because after listening to her, she really does have like, for one, she has her own style. Number two, I feel like she's making a way now for like all of like the young female artists, like the Cardi
Right.
B's, the Lottos, and all some of them. Um, Even though there was previous female artists, I feel like she solidified herself. I mean, honestly, if you have to say, if you have to give the crown to a queen for a queen of hip hop, I definitely, after listening to her mixtape and some of her albums, I feel like she really is like, she's up there. She's towards the top for queens of hip hop. So if you ever
Yeah,
get the chance,
good style for
um,
real.
it,
That's
it
cool. Yeah, female definitely. Yeah, that's cool.
yeah,
I respect
I really want you to look at her first mixtape called um um playing what is it? Playing is over. Play Playtime is over.
that.
If you listen to her mixtape, you will like, bro, you'll be like, dude, I was shocked. I was like, I've never heard her spit like this, bro. On and honestly, before when I used to look at Nicki, I used to be like, what she is on her mixtapes is how I wanted her to be on her albums. So if you ever get
Uh,
the chance, you got to look at her mixtapes.
yeah, I'll check it out tonight.
That one's called Playtime is Over. Um, I'm definitely gonna keep Kendrick in the top 10 just out of respect because I heard at one time they crowned him the king of the West Coast. So if other rappers like The Game and Snoop are like crowning him as the king of West Coast, I feel like there's enough respect there. I do like his style, like his flow pattern. I feel like he really does have a variety um between like slower rap, faster rap, um, and then like some of his topics, because some of his topics are a little political. Some of them are like, I'm just drinking and having fun. And I feel like he has a good mixture in his music. But he's one artist I still have to like dig into a lot more because his catalog is there for sure. I listened to that Damn album. His Damn album, oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah,
Like
so
he
deep.
went in on that album, bro. Like and like when I'm listening to like somebody for the first time, I try to do like when I went to like Drake and Kendrick and Nicki, I looked at their early stuff, like one or two albums or like mixtapes or whatever, and then I would pick something up like 5 or 6 years later, and then another 3 or 4 years later. So I kind of when I'm
Like
doing
it.
that, yeah, I'm trying to get like a good like how are they in the beginning? How are they in the middle? How are they towards the end? You know what I mean?
That's cool.
And I feel like Kendrick has it. And I feel like he's just gonna make more music, bro. And if he
Yeah,
keeps doing that, he's gonna solidify himself.
I like
But I'm still waiting for like the leadership factor. You know what I mean?
it. Yeah, that's a good. That's deep.
And then for me, I have DMX at 10, Nicki at 9 because of her influence, Kendrick at 8 because of his flow and his variety. And then 7, I'm definitely putting 50 Cent in there because I think you're right, bro. I think just his influence, and when you talk about coming out of the gate swinging, I mean, like, bro, like he came out swinging, bro, and he swung at like every artist he could. I mean, he was taking shots at Nas, Jay, Mob Deep, um, but like his in the club is an alt. Like, remember how I asked you, like, I think for criteria, each person needs to have a song that represents all time hip hop, and I think we in the club or in the club is like an all time classic hip hop song. And his first 2 or 3 albums pretty much solidified himself.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's fair.
And then plus there's always like that influence factor. I'm looking at somebody that could like, what has he done for other people? And he really did do a lot for like G Unit and those rappers. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
word.
Like even to this day, Tony Yayo is like, bro, like I love Eminem and I love 50 Cent for everything they've done for me. And 50 Cent is the same way to Eminem, and Eminem is the same way to Dre. Like they all appreciate everything that's happened before them and what people have done for them. And when and I guess it's like the appreciate how do you say it? Appreciation factor. They're all appreciative of like where they are and where they came from.
Yeah, I hear you. That's cool.
Um,
I can dig.
and then I have to put Lil Wayne in there, even though he had a ghostwriter for a while. Um, Lil Wayne at number 6, because everything he did for hip hop and Cash Money and Young Money and I like, dude, who else on this list created other top 10 rappers, bro? Like you got Lil Wayne created Nicki and Drake. Like you got Eminem created 50 Cent. But like
Okay.
a lot of these other rappers like like DMX, like um um he doesn't really have anybody that he created like that. Biggie doesn't either. Because when it comes to Biggie, you had Puff Daddy there, but Puff Daddy's the one that signed him. Jay-Z didn't really bring anybody to the table at that level, you know what I mean? But I got Biggie at number 5.
I
Um,
like it.
and then I got Jay-Z at 4, just because his catalog, even though I don't really like him as a person, I mean, he's got too many classics under his belt, especially like from Reasonable Doubt. Um, what is it? Hard Knock Life, Volume 1. And then he's got like, dang, he's got so many early albums. Um, and for me, his classic hip hop song to me would probably be, for me personally, is Hard Knock Life, because at that time, that like that was such a great song when it came out. And dude, he used little kids for the chorus and made a hit.
Yeah,
Like you don't really see, he was the first person that I ever see do that. Like I've seen like a lot of Christian artists use kids in their choruses, but like not like, you're talking about like a top-notch rapper uses kids on the chorus and makes a hit. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life. Steady treated, we get kicked. You know what I mean? Like it's just
yeah.
dope, like the way it does.
I
Um,
like it.
and then my top 3, Um, so I'm gonna put Eminem at three. Because I'm trying not to be biased. I don't want people thinking I'm doing this because I'm white, but I think he's outsold every rapper on this list. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Um,
that's fair.
he's got
That's a fact.
yeah, dude. Like, dude, I looked up Adam because a lot of people say Jay-Z's better than Eminem. So I was like, okay, let's look at record sales. Bro, he outsold Jay-Z by 100 million records, bro. 100 million, not like 1 million, not like 10. He outs so Jay-Z has 125 million records sold. Eminem has 220 million. So like whenever people bring up like the color of it, I'm like, bro, like, dude, like man, dude. And then
Yeah,
when
there's not one person that ain't got his soundtrack. I don't give a
um
fuck.
and if you were to if you ever go to my YouTube channel and look at some of my shorts, I actually have shorts on there of other rappers giving him his love and his respect. I got one with Busta Rhymes saying he's the best. I got one with The Game saying he's the best. I got Fat Joe on there saying he's phenomenal. And I got 50 Cent on there saying the white boy does it better. So if you ever get the chance, you should go to my channel, bro, and look up some of that stuff. Oh, and
Yeah,
I
I'll
got
definitely check.
Akon. Akon said it himself too. So I plus I put Nas at number two because even in Eminem's list that he did, remember when he was like Reggie, Jay Z,
Uh,
Tupac, and Biggie, Andre from Outkast, Jada, Corrupt, Nas, and then me. So I put Nas ahead of Eminem because Eminem said so.
I like
Yeah,
your style.
yeah. So if Eminem is given that much love, I got to give that much love too. Plus, the dude just put out or 4 albums in 5 years, or 3 albums in 4 years, or something like that. He just put out Kings One, Kings Two, Kings Three, and then another one. Which I still have to go back and list. Um, I will backtrack and say, um, when people try to tell me Eminem's not the best, I always tell them this: every rapper on this list that he did a song with, he murdered them, bro. He murdered, dude. Renegade, he killed Jay Z. He has a song with Tupac where he out raps Tupac. He's got a song. Eminem does a song with Nas on King's Disease 3 or King's Disease 2, that red one you were talking about. Murders it, bro. Biggie, he has a song with Biggie where he murders Biggie, bro. And he murdered Lil Wayne twice. He murdered Drake once. I mean, like, he murdered Nicki Minaj. Like every person on this list, he did a song with, bro. He actually, now that I'm thinking about it, bro, every person that I have in my top 10, he's actually done a feature on, and he stole the show. He has a song with DMX called um Eat, or what is it? I ain't gonna eat, I ain't gonna sleep. Um, and he's basically like dissing Ja Rule, but he even out rapped DMX on his feature. He out rapped Nicki Minaj. He out rapped all these guys, bro. Now that I'm thinking about it, but sorry, I just had to say that. Um,
No, no.
and then at number one, me and you have the same number one. I got Pac on there. Um, I mean, if you're gonna crown any person, how can you not crown Pac? How can you crown Jay Z over Pac? I don't get it. I don't know. Like it doesn't make sense to me, bro. Like
Why
Pac,
would it?
dude, man, I don't know. I don't even know. I'm like at a loss for words, bro.
I definitely love your take though in your top 10. Um, it got me to open up my whole concepts and perspective. You definitely, I kind of lost track of the Billboard status too, and you kept that in mind, which is dope. So I think we should compare the two, our top 10 for this Billboard, our true top 10. Because I like yours a lot.
I like yours a lot. Um, the only thing that like I struggle with when it comes to your list, the only person on there, um, that like it's one of
This
those toughie things because it's
this
Kanye
what I'll do.
West.
Yeah, this what I'll do. For the same reason why I took Drake out of the picture, I'll
Okay.
throw him. If it were an R&B competition, I'll throw them in the top, top, no doubt.
My
But
dog.
for this category, the MCs, I'm willing to take Kanye out of the list for sure. And then the only
Okay.
person, who did I have switched out? You had Jay Z in there. For the,
Yeah, you took Jay Z off your top 10.
and then I didn't have Nicki. So
Okay.
I will for that sake. I like that take because yeah, like you said, there was some before her, Lil Kim and all them, but Nicki was that it first it like shit popped off. So she definitely got to be on the especially her billboard. It speaks for itself. So
Yeah. I
her
like after honestly, bro, like I wasn't gonna put her in there because I didn't really listen to her. So before we did the live, I was listening to her like this morning because I was trying to. My whole thing was like I was trying not to be biased because remember how I was talking about how like people like to put their favorites in there,
right.
and then it kind of discredits some other people's skill. And when I started listening to her, I wanted to hear her. Like her earliest album was a mixtape, and when I heard it, I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "What?" So and I couldn't stop listening to it. And then I jumped to her Pink Friday album, and then her Pink Friday album was dope. And then the other thing I look for with albums is like features. Like, who do they have as features that's not really like part of their clique? And dude, she had Eminem on there, bro. And I'm like, wow, like you're just gonna put Eminem on on your shit like that? And then like,
And then you
and
showed me
I
that
mean,
diss track too. That was crazy.
yeah, because it was a diss track to Lil Kim.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And then you know what's funny is Lil Kim came out with an album called Black Friday. But that's an artist that's another artist I have to get into is Lil Kim because Lil Kim actually has a catalog too. She put out like 4 or 5 albums as well. And I guess that's kind of why I have a little bit of a problem with Lauren Hill because she was dope, but like she has one solo album and then one as a group. But
how I,
like,
how I feel about her is the same way like Nas, like what Nas did for like knowledge. He spit that knowledge,
yeah,
so you could learn from him, and that's what she did for not only men but for females. Like she was that Nas for females for sure. That's why she's goaded.
yeah.
Like
Um,
Nicki,
she- I,
Nicki, that's like 50 Cent.
right? Yeah.
she she's got mad knowledge.
You know what? You're right though because the part about her being in the Fugees is like when I'm looking at because like the other thing that I was thinking about too is like top hip hop albums of all time. To me, that Fugees album is up there, bro, in the all time because dude, like ready or not, here I come.
She's
You know what I
definitely
mean?
alma
Like,
mater.
bro, like, du- dude, like. Man, dude, like she spit hard, bro. And that's what I'm looking for in artists. When you're talking, when you think about like the top 10 rappers, they all have to come at it hard, bro. And you're right. That's why I took Drake off the list, even though like his his catalog is there, his leadership ain't there, but the dude doesn't come hard with it. And to me, I'm like, I get it, like it's about the club or whatever, because he's always singing about being at the club too late or whatever. But I'm like, bro, like, show something hard, bro. Like he can't spit harder than DMX. He can't spit harder than Kendrick or Lil Wayne or Jay Z or Biggie. Like,
He can spit harder
there's
than
no
Nicki.
way, huh?
I said he can't even spit harder than Nicki.
He can't, bro. Dude, I listened to Drake first. I listened to his self care album. And then there's another album where like I don't know the name of it, but like there's some dude sitting in a chair. Hold on. Now that my other phone is a little bit charged, um give me just a second. Um I want to see the name of his album. Did you just text me? Oh, oh, okay. He has an album called More Life with some guy on it on the front. And like even then, dude, it wasn't like spitting hard, bro. And then so I was like, well, let me listen to his mixtape. And then I started like right before we went live, I was listening to his mixtape. And even on his mixtape, bro, he's like coming weak, bro. I'm like, bro, like Nicki would murder you, bro.
And willing to surrender my list of my top to take over your list.
Are you serious?
Yep. Except for I'm switching Jay Z and Biggie.
Oh, okay, I see. You so you're putting um Jay Z at number 4 and Biggie at 5
I really do want to put DMX right there.
at
But
10.
for the game at 10, I got to go Snoop.
Okay, all right. Hold on. I'm gonna write this down for those in the chat, which there's nobody in there right now. Um, put your top 10 in the comments. There's nobody in there right now, but there will be later on. I got some
Uh-huh.
guys from work that like to watch, but it's a Saturday night, bro. I do want to thank you
Yeah.
for coming on, bro.
Yeah,
Um,
I really appreciate it, my man. I'm glad that I was able to do this.
um, yeah, I'm starting to do lives more often now, but most of them are about football. Because of free agency, the draft. Um, the Raiders sucked this year. And the Cowboys didn't.
You don't like your quarterback?
I like him. Hey, your brother just texted me.
Tell me he's late. Just kidding. We love him.
Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna tell him he should watch. Um, so anyway, yeah. So you're putting Snoop at 10. Who do you want at number 9?
Still,
Oh, you're gonna put Nicki. So, are you
yeah.
taking what? Are you taking Kanye off?
Switch. I'll no. I'll go ahead and 9. Yeah, just
Okay.
I'm doing just I'll do Pac 1, Nas 2. I'll do Eminem 3, I'll do Biggie 4,
Okay.
Jay 5,
Okay.
Wayne
Who?
50 Cent.
Who'd you say at 6?
Actually, instead of Lil Wayne, I'm gonna put Kendrick up there.
Okay, at number 6.
Yep.
Okay.
And then to do Lil Wayne.
At 7.
Yep. 50 Cent.
At 8.
Yep.
So Nicki
And
9, and then Snoop 10.
yeah,
Wow. Okay. Wow, our lists are looking really similar, bro.
yeah. I had to switch it up. I like your thought process on them. I had to
Okay,
rethink.
so uh, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I, I every time I go live, I always put research into it, just because that's part of what I like about going live and talking and chatting. I like to do my research. I like to be prepared. So I really
Uh,
appreciate you. I really appreciate you coming on. Literally, when I was thinking about going live about the top 50, I was like, bro, Rocky and Ricky need to go live with me because they love music and they know me and I know their music. You know what I mean?
yeah, and it definitely shows, bro, that you put in the research and the time, bro. So good shit to you.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Um,
And I would have liked to. I just wanted to see how this first one was gonna go too. Next time now I can get it. You just let me know, and I can get a little bit of research too. We can go at it.
okay. Okay. Um, feel like you got your jitters out of the way. It's
Right.
nervous. It's nerve wracking going at first. For me, for me, it's easier with somebody with me, like we are, as opposed to going
Right.
by myself. Like it's nerve wracking going by myself, bro. I don't like it. I feel like when there's two people, at least you can have a conversation, because as you can see, like some people put questions and comments, and sometimes like right now there's nobody in the chat. So like it's like dead silent. So like having somebody definitely makes a difference.
Yeah, I hear
Um
you. That it's a process, baby.
so I'm gonna just for the part of going live, I'm gonna list out yours and mine, our top tens for the chat, so that when they go back and listen to it, they can see it. Okay. So Ricky has Snoop at 10, Nicki at number 9, 8 is 50 Cent, 7 Little Wayne, 6 Kendrick, 5 Jay-Z, 4 Biggie, Eminem 3, and Nas at number 2, Pac at number 1. um, and then for my list, I have DMX at 10, number 9 is Nicki, 8 is Kendrick, 7 is 50 Cent. And those two are really tough, but for me, I'm going influence, because I do think Kendrick can spit harder. But bro, like when it comes to 50 Cent putting out hits, I mean, like, bro, like the dude he could take a shit and spit out a hit. You know what I mean? Um, and then six is Lil Wayne, four Jay-Z, three Eminem. And those two are very similar too, Eminem and Jay-Z. Um, between the two, I feel like in the hip hop community, I feel like Jay-Z gets more credit because he raps about dealing and shit. But like Eminem never did that. And he's really like honest about it too. He said that hustler shit wasn't a fit for me, but I'm good with it because Eminem outsold him. And I feel like Eminem has done more for other people than Jay-Z has. Literally, Jay-Z's claim is Beyonce. Like, and nobody's trying to mess with Beyonce, so it doesn't even matter. I'm just firing shots, pop, 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 pop. You know. Um, and then I got Nas at number 2, and then for me, it's the same as you, bro. Pac is number 1. He has the crown. I don't know how they gave it to Jay Z. Um, but yeah, Pac is number two or number one. King of hip hop, baby. King of hip hop.
Sorry, Jay Z. Maybe in the next lifetime.
Yeah. Um.
For the record, I had my 10. I had to go off Kent, but it was for the it was for strictly the Billboard and the amount of hits. So I had to rethink. The other list would have been my 10 for the names in the Billboard. So Ice Cube would have been up there. DMX would have been up there, strictly
I
for the culture and the music on the names that were on that list. But this is the top 10 that I chose for the that I decided to switch over for the bit for the status of board.
yeah. Honestly, bro, when you think about, I feel like Ice Cube should be high on the list anyway because he's like, bro. Ice Cube was with NWA. That's one of the greatest rap groups of all time. Then he went solo and had some good. He had some good albums. Um, I I can't really name the actual albums, but
He
then
said, "I
he
started
also,
this shit.
huh?
The thanks I get."
Um, but then he also went. He took it a step further with his leadership and put together West Side Connection, bro. And to me, that first West Side Connection album, to me, that's a top hip hop album of all time. To
Yeah,
me,
that is legendary forever.
yeah, I think everybody on the list. I think when it comes to the top 10, they definitely have to spit hard. They definitely have to be different. They definitely have to have influence, and they definitely have to do. They have to take that step further and do something for other people too. Because when I'm thinking about Eminem, he had two rap groups, bro. He put out two. He had D12. Well, okay, so let me rephrase it. Let me rephrase it. He influenced three rap groups. He had his own rap group, which was D12. That's one of my favorite rap groups of all time. Then he brought along G Unit, and then later on, towards the end, he um he brought out Slaughterhouse.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
heard about that.
and that's a good rap group too. So
And he got his new guy, West Side Boogie, that he just signed.
yeah,
He's fire.
he's got West Side Boogie. There was Grip. He has Grip. Big Sean. Royce the 5'9". Um,
Oh,
what'd you say?
I didn't know that.
Um, yeah, but yeah. So, and then Lil Wayne has Young Money. Kendrick. We still have to wait for Kendrick. I feel like he's gonna keep making music. I feel like he'll. I feel like he'll do something. I feel like he'll
Yeah,
find like a diamond in the rough.
yeah, I don't think he's done either.
Yeah, and
He might drop
Nicki's.
another one. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. You know what I mean? Biggie. Biggie didn't really have the chance. Nas. I don't know. Has Nas done anything influence wise as far as like other artists? Like he
not,
doesn't really have a group.
yeah, not that I can think of.
But but yeah, I gotta get out of here, bro.
Yeah, it was a good time, my man. I appreciate it.
And thank.
Let me know how the comments go. I want to see everyone's top 10.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no doubt. There's somebody in the chat. If you're in the chat right now, put your favorite rapper of all time. Go. One, two, three, go. It's like just try to see if they'll put their favorite rapper. I just want to see who it is. Um. Okay. I guess they're. I guess they're a little shy.
We didn't want to
Um,
hear.
huh?
Just kidding.
Top rappers of all time go DMX, Nicki, Kendrick, 50, Lil Wayne, Biggie, Jay Z, Eminem, Nas, and Tupac. How about that? Oh, did you see her comment?
What'd she
Did-
say?
She said, "Yo, mama." Well,
Oh, come on.
all right. Well, all right. I'm gonna get out of here, man. Much love
Yes,
to
sir.
you.
Have a
Um,
good one, my
uh,
man.
let's keep in touch. It's starting to get warm out, man. We'll go fishing.
I got my fishing
Yeah,
pole.
yeah. You already know. We'll go fishing. I got some more spots by my house. Um, yeah, we'll keep in touch though. Much love, bro. Tell your brother I said what's up.
Yeah, I will. Let's do it
All right,
again.
all right, man. Love you, bro.
Much love, brother.